Hi everybody, my name is Chef Cleva and I am a little curious. Today we're going to be talking about ginger snap cookies, and this recipe is very beginner friendly, and I can say that with a lot of confidence because it is the first recipe that I learned when I went to culinary school. So here is a fun fact about ginger snap cookies. It was first mentioned in 1805, but there was no eggs. It was basically so much butter and molasses, and it was made on the stovetop. So here is basically the modern ingredients for ginger snap cookies. You have your 9 ounces of all-purpose flour. You have your 2 teaspoons of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt. You have your 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of cloves, 6 ounces of butter, 1 egg, 8 ounces of sugar, and 2 ounces of molasses. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of our dry ingredients except for the sugar, and we're gonna put it together with the flour. So here we go. Baking soda, salt. Don't forget, clean up as you go. Your ginger, cinnamon, cloves. Now we're gonna take all of our dry ingredients and we're gonna just blend it together so that everybody comes together. You definitely don't want chunks of all those lovely spices in different parts of your flour. So once everything is whisked together, or you can use a fork, we're gonna take our butter and we're gonna do the creaming method. So we're gonna use our butter and our sugar first. Take our butter and we're gonna use a paddle attachment on our mixer. Ooh. So we're going to start off by mixing our butter to get it a little soft. We don't want to over mix it. Just want it to start coming together a little crumbly, that's all. So now once the butter is mixing up like this, we're going to add our sugar. Alright, now our sugar is in there, mixing all together. We're going to put our egg in. Cool beans. Now, cool fun fact about ginger snap cookies, since it was made on the stove top, it had to come to a boil, and it was just pretty, I would say, prehistoric. So now look, our butter, egg, and sugar is coming together. So now with the creaming method, what you're going to do is alternate the flour, your dry, and your wet ingredients. So now a little at a time, you just start pouring your flour in. And once that starts coming together, then you can add your wet. But since it's only 2 ounces of molasses, we can just pour it all in. Here we go. This one had that nice rich brown color that you see with the cookies. So one cool thing about ginger snap cookies, it actually came from gingerbread. You know, the gingerbread men and what have you, it came from gingerbread. So what would happen is they would take the gingerbread, let it dry out, and then press it into little shapes. There we go. And it's coming together nicely. Ooh. No flour left behind. All right. Now I will take the title of Scrape Down Queen because I love scraping down my sides, because you want to make sure everything is being blended together. You don't want ingredients to get stuck against the bowl and it's not getting pushed together. Cool beans. So let's give it a good mix. You don't want to over mix your cookie as well. So now, as you can see, our cookie dough is well blended together. This is a really nice color. It's not too soft, it's not soggy, it's not runny. It's nice and stiff, a great cookie dough just like this. So now you have some options. You can put it in the fridge and scoop it later, or you can actually put it right to the pan right now, which is what we're gonna do. Just put this all away. So many mise en place balls. Okay. So we're gonna take a cookie sheet, just like this, some parchment paper, which you can get from any store, honestly, grocery store, big chain stores, and you're gonna just rip it in half so that it fits into your half sheet pan. Usually I just fold it in the middle and just rip it down. If you need to cut it, there's no shame in that. All right, save this piece for later if you want. Get some simple cooking spray and spray your pan. Parchment paper down. Spray your parchment. Now, in terms of how many cookies you're gonna get, it kind of depends on what you use to scoop it. I'm going to use a ice cream scoop. It's going to have these lovely, big, awesome cookies. But you can use a teaspoon, tablespoon, ice cream scoop. It's up to you. So we're going to take our cookie dough. Scrape off our paddle attachment. Now, if you don't have a mixer, you can definitely still use this recipe with a hand mixer. I definitely do not recommend using this recipe by hand though, because as you can see how stiff the dough is. Just gonna scrape all that good stuff off. And we're gonna start scooping our cookies. Today, it's for later. So it's kind of funny because there is actually a bit of, I would say, a cool cookie controversy. So, fun fact about our Gingersnap cookies, there are two areas that are claiming to be the originator of the Gingersnap cookie, and that would be Germany and the Dutch. It's interesting because if you look up all the information in regards to the origin, where it came from in terms of who started talking about it first, even the term snappen, which means to seize quickly, both Germany and Middle Dutch are both claiming that they started it all. But regardless of who started it, I am sure we are all very grateful that it has made its way over to America, because every holiday season, you can't walk 2 blocks without hearing something about ginger flavor, whether it be ginger cookie, ginger men, gingerbread houses, gingerbread loaf. So once you have your cookies scooped onto the baking tray and they're nice and separate, because they're gonna spread. Don't put them too close, they're definitely going to spread, and you're gonna see when they come out the oven. So once you have your cookies chilling like this, put this away. We're gonna put it in the oven, 350, 15 minutes. If you want that nice snap from your Gingersnap cookies, you can put them in a little longer, maybe 20 minutes, but no more than that, or else they will burn. Okay, so into the oven they go, and then we're gonna see you in 15 minutes. All right, guys, it's been 15 minutes. Let's check on our Gingersnap cookies. Okay. They look so good. All right. Here we are. Now, if you want to be a little fancy, you can actually sprinkle a little sea salt on top, or you can just have them plain. I'm gonna have mine plain. Okay, so that is our Gingersnap recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.